everyone, how's it going? My name is XV, and welcome back to the Crew 2. This is the actual game now. I actually have the game. So, something I tried to do, I tried to figure out if it was possible to reset all my data, because I sort of want to start over from the beginning to make it more authentic. But there's one problem. There is no way to delete your data on this game, apparently. Probably because it's connected to Ubisoft servers or something like that. So, yeah. We're going to be continuing onwards. Now, what I am going to do is that this will technically be part 2 of the series, even though I'm pretty advanced far into the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and still upload the episodes where I did the live extreme series. But nothing more. A bunch of the other events I am not going to leave in. So you'll be able to see some of the live extreme series events. So I'm sorry if you won't get to see the rise of some events or things of that nature, but it's just to make things feel more authentic. So, yeah, some of these events might include, like, stuff where I do certain things. What's unfortunate, though, is that you'll miss most of the dialogue information in cutscenes. So, that's a little bit sad. I do have, like, some separate episodes. I have one regarding to a freestyle race that I did. So I'll probably go over some of the interesting races and upload those, or sometimes where I did my first few events and put those in a montage thing. But for now, this is going to be part 2. The other parts will include stuff from the live extreme series. So we got some contracts. I'll pin this one, and then the rally raid events. I can't do the powerboat one, so I'll re-roll this one and see what it gives me. Okay, traveling in the water and free drive. Okay, I can work with that. Oh, I can only pin one at a time. Okay. Alright, so I've got a contract. Other than that, everything else is practically the same as before. So we're just going to go into my house for a hot sec. And since you really won't be able to see much, I might as well show off everything that I have. So, this is my most recent vehicle, a Cadillac Escalade. I bought this on the last day of the free-to-play weekend to complete my last montage, which I did, which I've already uploaded actually, so you'll be able to see that. We've got the rest of my pad, which has a couple of things. Over here is my Proto Hornet boat, which is, it has my insignia on it, or at least my channel initials. So there's that. Over here, we have my plane, the Zipco Edge, which looks nice enough on its own. If we go into here in the elevator, we can take this and go to the garage. Alright, we're in the garage. So over here you can see a couple of my cars. Here's my Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. This is a classic car. I won it in one of my events. It has this speaker thing here, which I'm assuming is part of the hood. I originally thought it was a dent thing that was just not loaded in, but I found no way to get rid of it. It's part of the car. Over here we have my demolition derby car, the Fender Vero, which I also gave a bit of a color outlook as well. Over here we have my Mercedes-Benz X-Class truck. This is for Rally Raid, so I won this in a special event as well. If we go over here, we'll find some of my more interesting cars. We have all my top street racing cars here. We have the Mazda RX-7, the official one. This is my favorite car, the first one I bought. We have my Mazda RX-7 Drift Edition, which I got for drift events, which I tend to suck at this game. And then over here we have my first car, the Mazda MX-5. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of Mazdas. Those are literally my only street racing cars. Over here are the headlights. They look nice and everything. Look really nice and awesome. I'm gonna go customize this for a second. I have some visual parts for the vehicle, which I have used mostly in some of my different things. So here's what the headlights of the Mazda look like in special. So I shall use these headlights. The rest of the visual parts are kind of normal and things of that nature. I've got liveries, but I'm just using a blue Mazda for now. So this is what my thing's gonna look like for now. Here are the lights. They look pretty nice, if I do say so myself. So those are the parts of the vehicle that you guys need to know about. Literally everything else is just about the same. Stuff like that. I've got some extra space to set the vehicles, so let's set a vehicle. So here's my Rallycross Ford Focus. So that's for Rallycross events. I have another Ford Focus RS, except it's actually a touring car. So we got the touring car edition here, which is nice looking, just absolutely epic. I give it a nice looking thing to it as well. We're out of space to place cars here, which is a bit sad. But over here, I will go ahead and replace the vehicle here, because personally I would like a different car here. So I'm going to put here is something I just now earned from doing the free to play weekend. The Maserati Gran Torino S. Or Gran Turismo S, my bad. So this was a special unlock car for PlayStation users if you did the free to play weekend, which I did. So we are going to be using this vehicle. Now if I'm correct, this is a touring car, which means that I should be able to use it in most race events. But it's also a very fast car as well, as most touring cars are. So, this is where my main house is. It's outside Miami. So yes, we are in Florida. Ow. I just... Good grief, what is the turning on this car? It's quite drift-worthy, to be honest. So, you guys won't know much about the Crew 2 considering I haven't taught you a lot, but you can do all sorts of fun stuff in the Crew 2. Like epic jumps onto rooftops, and my Maserati is getting scratched up. I don't care. But I got an epic ground jump, even though it wasn't really that high. So something else you can do in the... Ah! I need to stop messing up my new car. So something interesting that you can do in the Crew 2 is that you can transform vehicles on the spot. If I press on the R stick and move up towards the plane, I will transform into my plane, which conveniently has some interesting controls. And I can switch from a plane to a boat. The switching is like extremely smooth, but when you try to go into the recording information, you won't really find that much. So now we're using my freestyling car. It's a very short speed car, so it's got all sorts of jet speeds in it, except you can't control it when it, hits the ground. So if we go into the map here, you can see the entire path I rode on my car. So we got a jet sprint here. So I'll just teleport to that quickly. If you zoom into an event area and then you travel to it, you'll spawn there instantly. It's much faster.
The turns are tight and the straightaways are short, so ease up on the throttle once in a while. Unless you want to be picking swamp grass out of your teeth.
Alright, so my car is a bit underpowered for this one, which is unfortunate.
3, 2, 1.
And there starts the event. So, you might have noticed already, but since I have all the families accessed, I can do quite a lot of stuff. I'm somehow beating the time set here, even though my boat should be completely underpowered.
To the limit.
Yes, I know. It shouldn't even be in this event and doing this well, but it is. I've sort of mastered how to use boats. Boats are like awesome to control in this game. Planes are a little bit different. Everything feels different to control. Cars are awesome. Boats feel awesome. Everyone's a little bit less on planes, but personally I think the planes work amazingly. How am I beating the time trial? My recommended score is low. What is this anymore? So I gotta beat the time here, which is 5 minutes. The progression at the top will show you how much you've got to finish the course, because there's no actual lap counter. The map will sort of show you where you're supposed to be going, but that's about it. Oh, I missed the checkpoint. Turn around. Get the checkpoint. Okay, now I gotta catch up for real, because now I'm using up my time. You've got some tight turns in here. and plenty of stuff to move around. We're in a swamp, I think. Or this is called the Everglades apparently, but it's like a swampy area. And it's freestyle, but it's giving us stuff like this is an off-road race. Ah! Jeez. So I'm actually at one of the higher levels in this, which is I am at star level. The levels are rookie, then popular, then famous, then star, and the top one is icon. And I could be pretty close to getting to icon level. So yeah, I'm getting pretty close to being a part of the game. Leveling up will access new competitions in the live extreme series, which is like the main thing that the story is revolved around. Get back up! I somehow nailed that. Ow. There's so much stuff to keep track of. But then again, these are jet sprint cars, and it's right on me. You gotta be serious. I'm making these turns, and somehow I'm still ahead of the competition, despite how many times I'm messing up. So each of the families has rivals which you have to beat eventually, but you of course have to get to high levels to do that. So I'll go over them quickly. For the street racing family, it's this guy named Tio. For the freestyling family, which is the one I'm doing right now, it's a lady named Sophia, who you actually meet early in the game, unlike most of the other rivals. For the pro racing family, you have Clarence the Third, and for off-road, you got some guy named Tucker. But that's practically all there is. You have to get to high levels in order for these guys to notice you, though. So, aside from that, that's pretty much most that you need to know about the rivals and junk. I'm somehow going through this so quickly I can't even pay attention. Under the bridge we go, and then this checkpoint's over here. I'm 75% done. I'm literally about to beat this time without even knowing how I'm doing so. Good grief, I'm like 13 seconds ahead. What is this? Oh, we're through here again. Is this a lap setup or something? Slow down. I need to not crash into junk. Good grief, these tight turns. This is a lap thing. There's like 2 laps around this giant course. I'm gonna take the outside rail this time so you can see both areas. Harsh turn. And back here. I don't know how I'm doing this with an under-leveled boat, but I'm doing it alright. 95%. Almost done. One more checkpoint. There's a finish line. Let's go. Let's finish this race. Ah! Nope. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. There we go. Mission accomplished. We beat the time. Welcome to Motor Nation trophy. Probably because this is the first race I've got actually having the game. Nice. Alright, so I completed the first episode, which gave me some
for all that we
points.
act out of line sometimes, everyone here has a big heart. If you ever need help, you can be sure that everyone will drop what they're doing and give you a hand. It's just the way that we are. Free spirit doesn't mean selfish. It's exactly the opposite. And if you don't feel the same way, there might not be a place for you here.
Alright, so that was Sophia giving us some advice and junk. But yeah, this game is interesting. It's pretty fun to play. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do in these kinds of things. All of these events are really fun to do as well. So that was an event completed, which is nice. So I've shown you some boat gameplay for a freestyle event. Normally boats are for other events. I've got a photo op. Pink seems to be a new session. Find a tall pink bird. So we need to search for a pink flamingo. Okay, how am I supposed to find a pink flamingo here? Oh, whatever. Guess I'm searching for a flamingo. So there are sometimes these photo ops in areas that you can take. And you find a picture of them and you take them, you will get rapid money. Oh, and since this is like a low murky swamp area, that's why there's like some off-road things around here. You could do like certain types of events, and there's all sorts of different things. One jump. It'll tell me when I'm close or something. Press to open photo mode. Don't forget you can go back in time for the perfect. Wait, flamenco. That was a flamenco. That was a flamenco right there. So we can go back in time for these photos. So you can go back in time to find these things. So was that a flamenco? Yep, flamenco. That's a flamenco, alright. So over here we've got the entire photo here. So it's already got the freestyle picture thing that I like, so I'll take a photo of it. Nice, snapshot done. So with the snapshot, I've got extra money for the photo being taken. So I earned $15,000 and 2,000 followers. Oh, that's right, I better explain followers quickly. Followers is basically your XP. Since this game is based around basically epic stunts and racing, the idea is that you want to become famous. So how you become famous? You become famous by getting followers, which you get by doing epic stunts and also winning races. Doing all sorts of things will get you followers, which increases your XP, which increases your level, which helps you go through the various rankings that I mentioned. You know, rookie, the popular, the famous, then star. Then there's icon. An icon will raise up to icon level 9,999. So there's still tiers after the icon level. Alright, so I spent a lot of time in the boat, but I should probably go ahead and hurry up and do something else by now. So there are a couple of other events to do. All sorts of different things that we can attempt. So something that I should probably try now is I should actually try to, you know, do something interesting. So we've got some rally raids and rally cross events here. So, well, you know what? First, I might as well go ahead and show you off some racing first. So let's go to downtown. Let's go to the Coconut Grove Street Race. So let's travel to this and try to win it. These street races are not exactly easy. I've tried doing them, but they're kind of hard.
Are you seeing things, or is there a baby seat in the back of one of the cars lining up?
A lot of people can't afford a racing ride and a regular one, so they race their everyday drive. As long as you don't tell me you saw a baby, we're fine.
So all the families have people that run them. So I can't tell you the names of every one of them because I can't remember them all from playing the game so much. So here's an actual street race in my Mazda RX-7. Let's see if we can win. These races ain't easy, so not much to happen. And since everyone seems to have OP cars in these races, I definitely feel like it's not gonna happen. Seriously, like everyone's cars are so OP in these. I always crash into people in these races. Are you kidding me? It's so hard to get ahead in these races. I'm serious. Like my Mazda doesn't seem to start well. I'm always getting passed by these racers. Oh, and by the way, the scores you need to get to complete these races are kind of harsh. You need to get third or better in order to complete these races and win. So it's not exactly easy. Are you kidding me? Stop trying to rear-end me. Oh, and also this is a Mazda, so it has a tendency to try and start drifting or something, because that's how these things are designed, like drift cars. There's like 2 laps in the race. Seriously, nothing works in this game. insane! How hard is this game? You can't street race at all. I try to do the street race events, but they never work. It's like every car in this game is too overpowered for their own good. Also, it's like every car depends on drifting. See, all these cars are getting past me. Seriously, they're like over the top. They're beating me because they have like full NOS or something. How hard does this game get? Ah! Great, I definitely lost this race with that mess up. Great, I've got major dents in my Mazda too. Ah, this is so embarrassing. And this is why I hate the street racing events. They don't work. Literally, unless I have like a powerful hypercar or something, you can't beat these events. Someone got stuck there. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I lost. There's a reason I hate these events. They're practically impossible. And this is why I don't like doing street racing. So I might as well show you one more event. So how about we do something in a plane? I said in a plane. Hurry up and start loading. Alright, Provincetown. So this is an aerobatics event, which means we have to use planes and perform stunts.
I sometimes have the feeling you're not listening to what I'm telling you. So, fly, points, go, win. Got that? Good.
I've had that, and yes, I have been listening to you. What are you talking about?
3, 2, 1.
These events are all about the points. And conveniently, I've got an epic-looking
If
plane.
you can't do the stunts, don't blame the plane.
I don't have to. I can perfectly do these stunts. So you get points for doing these stunts in the list that they're giving you. So, for example, I did the vertical up, now I've got to do the loop. And then nose diving. Going straight down. Then freestyling, which lets you do tricks, whichever order you want. Once the time is up though, all your points get added. So all those points got added. So now there's these things. You hold square, you can do the tricks faster. Which helps. The problem here now is I gotta do low altitude. However, as you can see, there's trees everywhere. So how I perform low altitude when literally any attempt I do is gonna cause me to crash? So here's some low altitude I can actually do. As long as you're low to the ground, it'll count. Then you got inverted. Ah! I said inverted! You got inverted low altitude, which is low altitude, but with being upside down. Ugh! Of course, it's here that I start messing up. I need somewhere open. Here, inverted low altitude. Ah! Stop. Why? I might not actually finish this event because of how much there is to do. Dang it! Normal low altitude is fine. Inverted is near impossible. Oh crap, I'm not gonna finish. I'm not gonna finish. Oh yes.
I'm gonna have to work hard to get that record back.
Ah, thank goodness, I actually managed to complete it. At the last second I complete it. Woo! That was close. There's the XP gain for it.
Look, we're all for pushing the envelope, but freestyle don't mean stupid. You want to push the edge with a new stunt? That's your right, and more power to you. You're full enough to take a jet sprint boat out into open water. That's just plain irresponsible. Not that it's gonna stop anyone around here from doing it, mind you. Knowing your limits is a big part of testing them.
Alright, well thank you for that information. So, we completed that event, which is awesome. So that was great and all. So I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and cut out this episode. So I'd like to thank you all for watching part 2. I'm sorry that this isn't like an official part 2, as I've got almost everything unlocked, cause grinding, things like that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and post up the episodes for the live extreme series in order, or better, I'll do all of them at once and we'll see how you guys like it. There's only one live extreme episode that I've completed so far, and that's 2. 3 and 4 I will try to do in the next episodes. But that'll be it for now. Let me know what you all think in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one. The Cavalry is signing out. Bye!